Hey everybody, this is your good pal Erflab bringing you yet another battle video for the Alola International Season 5. This will be Week 5, I believe. Yes, Week 5, and it is against the Crane Lake Conkeldurrs. H.eat is the coach for this team, and I've been looking forward to battling him. I'm looking forward to battling everybody in AI. But anyways, just to give you guys a quick rundown, I know my videos have been running a little long, so I'll give you guys a quick rundown on my team real quick. So we got Stone Cold, the Tangrowth, with Rocky Helmet, Earthquake, Knockoff, Leech Seed, Toxic. The Zygarde, Triple H, with Lefties, Thousand Arrows, Sludge Wave, Substitute, and Dragon Dance. Next we have the Heatran, aka Rakishi, with Lefties, Lava Plume, Earth Power, Toxic, and Stealth Rock. Then we have the Missprit. The Missprit. Nicknamed the Undertaker, with Lefties, U-Turn, Future Sight, Knockoff, and Ice Beam. And then we have the Slowbro, making its first appearance ever, aka this Pokemon is named John Cena. With it's gonna have Lefties, Calm Mind, Scald, Ice Beam, and Slack Off. And then finally we have a Hardy Bro, the Mega Manectric, with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Overheat, and Toxic. So I will go more into detail with this team and the team builder. Please be patient for that. It's probably going to be coming out tomorrow or Friday, most likely Friday. Just unfortunately, I haven't had a lot of time to record this week, but starting next week, I should be back on schedule, hopefully. We'll see how that all works out. But anyways, H.eat bought the team I thought he was going to bring in. So he's bringing in the Rachi, the Crook, the Bulu, the Mantine, the Pidgeot, and the Hawlucha. So, I mean, these 6 mods threaten my team quite a bit, and honestly, they threaten a lot of my draft, unfortunately. So this is a very, very tough team to build for. Hence the Lefties and the Toxics all over the place on my team. Anywho, let's go ahead and jump into the battle right away so you guys can check it out. I love the Wi-Fi music. I should find a download for it and just kind of keep it on the background, because you know how it is with Citra and sound. So I open up with the Tangrowth, and he opens up with the Rachi. So I decided to open up with the Tangrowth just because I was expecting a Crook opening, or him starting off with Crook, but anyways, he goes in for the U-turn, revealing my Rocky Helmet. He withdraws this Rachi, and he goes into Rocky, which is the Bulu. Fantastic choice. Because here's what I end up doing. The grassy terrain. I end up going for Leech Seed, which hindsight 2020 probably should have gone for the Toxic. But I will rectify that, and I will use Toxic now, actually. I was hoping to get the Bulu, but he doubles into the Hawlucha. And unfortunately for H.eat, I do land this Toxic. So up until this part of the match was a recreation. The first time I actually did miss the Toxic, but I ended up getting it the next turn afterwards. So that's why I go for the Toxic again here this next turn, just so we could kind of keep everything the same. So he does SE here, and he did in the first match as well. So just to keep things fair, I end up going with the Toxic again. It's already poisoned. Like I said, in the first time we had the match, it missed the Toxic. So, anyways, he stays in with the Lucha, so it's already at +2. So I'm getting the heck out of there. It has no item. It's probably going to use Acrobatics here. Yeah, so it has no item at the moment. So yeah, I mean, I decided to go into the Missprit just because in case of a high jump kick, which is very unlikely, but it's Pokemon on my team that I don't really need, or I mean, it's needed, but it's the one that I can sacrifice here. So the Missprit goes down. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to mess around with this Pokemon. I was hoping to have a lot of fun with it, but unfortunately, it didn't work out for me. So this Hawlucha is getting weakened by Toxic bit by bit. So I go into a Hardy Bro, which is the Mega Manectric. Oh, look at the Manectric. It's pre-Potter because it doesn't have its Thunderbolts or its Lightning Bolt thing. God, making terrible jokes, guys. Anyways, so yeah, it works. I always forget that Intimidate actually takes effect whenever I Mega Evolve. But anyways, he goes into the Karate Chop. So I ended up using the Toxic here, expecting him to switch out because his Halucha still does a lot to the rest of my team. But I mean, it makes sense. It's poisoned. It's weakened. It's, you know, he's probably not going to get another SD in here. So I go for the T-Bolt this time. Boom, he's out for the count. This Halucha is gone. I'm really happy because this allows the Tangrowth and the Heat, Tangrowth and the Heatran to kind of come in a little more comfortably. And with the Slowbro as well, because the Slowbro wasn't going to be able to do much either. I mean, with high speed and everything, but it wouldn't be able to take hits. So I get that Manectric out of here, man. This Crook is... I'm not seeing it on the Crook. Are you crazy? Uses Earthquake. Well, good thing I took the Manectric out, because it would not have survived this. So yeah, this is a Life Orb Crook. I think I saw some HP loss there. For the life of me, I could not figure out what it was during the battle, but now I'm watching this and I'm like, oh my god, it's a Life Orb. But yeah, Tangrowth does its job. It takes that Earthquake like a champ. And then we get this Bulu with a Toxic. Yes! Like, Bulu. God, Bulu is such a huge... I mean, any of the Tapus. But Tapu Fidi's the best one. What? I'm telling you, man, I think this place is haunted in here. So he goes for the Stone Edge here. So I go for the knockoff. I want to see what item this thing has, and it reveals the Choice Scarf, which is a very interesting decision on Netsuki's part. I understand why he's bringing it in. I mean, I'm not sure exactly on investment parts, but maybe it had enough to outspeed the Manectric. But yeah, he uses Nature's Madness, which I think is a good move on his part. I love Nature's Madness. It's definitely one of the most underrated moves in Mon history, I believe. And I keep going for the knockoff. I mean, this thing's only packing Earthquake, knockoff, Leech Seed, and Toxic, and with grassy terrain, Earthquake's not going to do nothing. So I just keep going for the knockoff. I mean, it's poison. It can take the hits from Bulu, but I decided to switch out just because it's probably a good idea just to get that Regenerator up again. And he does go for that Nature's Madness again. I'm pretty sure this thing has superpower. I'm trying to figure out whether or not it has superpower, which is why I hard switched into the Heatran with this turn. Because I was expecting something like... I was expecting him to use Nature's Madness or... I can't even remember what the other move it was that he revealed. But I was pretty sure he wasn't going to go for the superpower, considering that the Slowbro is still there. But, I mean, I'm not going to hard switch into a Slowbro. So I also hard switched the Heatran because I'm trying to figure out for that superpower. So I go into the Slowbro, expecting the Bulu to go in, because I was scouting for that superpower, but unfortunately not. It goes into the Mantine. I get that Slowbro the heck out of there. I go into the Manectric. Whatever this Mantine can throw at me, this Manectric can handle no problem, even though it's weakened. It'll be alright, buddy. So he does reveal the hidden power. So I'm not sure exactly what this is. With the Slowbro being out, I was thinking maybe HP Grass. But yeah, I go for the Toxic, expecting him to get that Mantine out of the way, but he ended up using that HP power. Shame on me. I could have avoided this Scald turn. But I mean, it's poisoned now, so if he does decide to get it out of there, but he ends up deciding to stay, so I decided to T-Bolt. I know he still has that Crook out there, but you know, it's fine. He might have been scouting for HP Ice or something. Who knows? Maybe that's why he didn't switch into it. But the Mantine's gone now, so that's great. That frees up the Slowbro to do a lot. So the Rachi does U-turn, KOing this Hardy Bro, unfortunately. So yeah, that Rachi gets out of there, and he goes into Chicaleta, the Pidgeot. Wow. So I go into the Rikishi. look at that. Beautiful. Oh, that Mega Pidgeot's so nice. But anyways, so he uses Hurricane, which what's its ability? I think it's no guard. So Hurricane's not going to miss. So I decided to go for Stealth Rock here. I know that it can survive the Hurricane. That's what this Heatran was meant to do, is just survive all these special hits from the Pidgeot. Since it's its only special attacker, I believe. So he ends up using this U-turn to get that thing out of here, which I don't blame him for. The Heatran takes nothing. So he goes into the Waddle, which is the Crook. And then so he gets the Intimidated. Sorry guys. And then I use Toxic. Bam. I'm telling you, man, Toxic is like hands down one of my favorite moves. I'm so sad that it's not always accurate, but maybe that's a good thing. There's still a little bit of HP, so I'm not keeping this Heatran in. Like, come on, I'm not keeping the Heatran in. Great opportunity for him to use Rocks if he has it. However, he ends up going for the knockoff, which, what a dang shame. Sorry for the glitch there, guys. But, which is a shame, because it's, I liked having that Rocky helmet on it. But it was expected. It lost some of his HP, unfortunately. Or fortunately, not unfortunately. What am I saying? And then on top of that, more toxic damage. So he gets that thing out of there. Yeah, I don't blame him. Like that, he does need the Crook against that Heatran, which is still a big threat to his team. So I go for the knockoff here again because I can just keep doing this to it. Restoring a little bit just to get some damage into the blue there. Poison's gonna take care of it, I'm sure. So yeah, I get the heck out of there, expecting him to maybe use Nature's Madness again. So I go into the Tran. Part of the big reason too, I wanted the Tangrowth to maybe get some more HP here in case he did use that Nature's Madness. I decided to sack the Heatran just because the Bulu's poisoned, Crook is still around, the Pidgeot's still there, but I have things that can still take it on, specifically that Slowbro, especially after I Calm Mind, and it's weakened enough that a lot of my team can just come in after a setup and take it down, especially the Zygarde after a Dragon Dance. But yeah, he has the superpower, he goes for it again, further lowering his attack and his defense. So I just keep using knockoff, and yeah, KOs it with that knockoff. Like after -2 defense, like it's not gonna survive it as much as it can resist it. So he goes into the Jirachi again, the Apollo. So now he uses Iron Head. So yeah, so it's okay. Like I stay in just because it can take the hits, and it has regenerator, so I can always withdraw it, and it can restore some HP. I'm trying to get a knockoff on here, but yeah, he just keeps getting these flinches, and I hate being on the receiving end of a Jirachi. It's the freaking worst. Like, look at that thing. So funny story too. I was after the battle, I was talking to Etsuki, and he was telling me that for 5 weeks, or for like the first 4 weeks of the match, he only got one flinch, which I found him. I was so hard to believe. Like that, 60% chance. There's no way he only got one. But he made up for it in this battle. So I ended up switching to the Slowbro. I didn't want the Tangrowth to take more damage. I want to keep it healthy. So I bring in the Slowbro. It's going to take less damage from the Iron Head. So this guy is... It's obviously a choice Scarf. It keeps using the Iron Head. He could have used the U-turn, which makes me think it's probably a choice Scarf. The damage definitely shows that it's not a banded. Probably for sure Scarf. So he gets that thing out of there. Luckily, honestly, he probably could have just kept going with the Iron Heads, and that. I don't know. That's a strategy with Jirachi. But I just ended up using the Scald like every turn. That's what I was clicking. Scald definitely was going to do some damage to the Jirachi, and I was hoping to maybe get a bird on it, but even better, I end up taking out the Crook, which is nice. But I mean, at this point, there's nothing that Crook could have done. So I mean, that's why he probably sacrificed it. So he brings out the Chicaletta, and I have the rocks. So this thing takes chip damage like none other. So he gets this Hurricane in. It does quite a bit actually. I mean, even with some investment on there, it still did a ton. If I had gotten a Calm Mind in, this match probably would have been over here. But who knows? It's, you know, like, these battles could go anyway. But yeah, surprisingly enough, that Ice Beam does not kill. The calculations that I was doing with I'm not sure what Etsuki brought, but I was pretty sure it one hit KO after rocks, but probably has some HP investment on this thing. I'm not entirely sure. Gotta ask him. So I go into the Zygarde. This is probably a great time to set up. This Zygarde has enough investment to help me survive an HP Ice from this thing. So I go for the Dragon Dance. I'm going to immediately, it's the first thing I gotta do, because that with one Dragon Dance, I one hit KO this thing at its current HP, and I outspeed it. But I decided to go for the second Dragon Dance in case he is max speed Jirachi with Scarf. So it's not. Yeah, I need to be careful of that. I mean, this Zygarde's going to survive whatever it throws at it. And then he gets this confused. Oh my god, and then Zygarde is confused. Man, okay, I was so scared at this point in the game. Because, yeah, if it hit itself and, you know, this Pidgeot would have killed it. But yeah, I get the 1,000 arrows and this thing is gone. It's out for the count. Unfortunately for Etsuki, he did not get that. The confusion did not work in his favor. So at this point, Zygarde just sweeps unless it gets confused and hurts itself in its confusion. But he goes into the Jirachi, the Apollo. So yeah, at this point, I'm just like, my heart is pounding. This thing probably has Ice Punch, Ice Punch. So Tangrowth is going to have issues with it, but no, I do end up getting that 1,000 arrows in and winning the match after a 3-week losing streak. I got lucky in Summer Showdown, and I think that got into my head a little bit. But you know, the last match against Grounded really, really humbled me. So I took my time building this team against Etsuki. Not thinking I was hot shit. So it worked out in the end, and I played slow, I played smart for this match, and I mean, I just need to keep reminding myself to keep playing like that. And I mean, you know, there's been times where I played like that and I still have lost, but I never regretted those matches. But yeah, I mean, this is a really fun match, really, really tough. I definitely made some bad plays in this game, but I was able to recover from that. And Etsuki played extremely well in this match. He definitely psyched me out a few times here. But yeah, I mean, overall, pretty fun battle to do. I'm hoping next week. Who do I face next week? It's the LA Lookers, and their coach is Jarrett. So expect that video to go up next Wednesday. And like I said, expect the team builder tomorrow or Friday, but most probably on Friday. But anywho, link and this. But yeah, like this, please like my channel. Check out some of the other videos that I have on. Only check out the AI ones. I think like the first 2 or 3 are from the Stab League. But I mean, go ahead and watch those too. Yeah, give some support to the Stab League, absolutely. But they're not the best videos. it was still young Erflab. But anywho, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and please make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment if you guys think other team variants I could have brought in, any other moves that you guys thought, or other plays I should have done throughout the match. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and oh yeah, make sure to check out Etsuki stuff as well. I'll provide the link to his channel down in the description. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all have a wonderful day.